And help my living. And help my living. It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyre's Real Talk. I'm here to help you make smarter moves, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on Friday, day 417 in a row of the Mark Pyre's Real Talk show. And Dr. Evil is back. So before we get going, subscribe and ding that bell over on YouTube, because that's where the show goes. That's where the show has gone since day 318. And we're now here at day 417. So it's 99 days on YouTube. Tomorrow will be day 100 on YouTube. That's kind of cool. I didn't even realize that until this moment. I'm going to quickly get over to my page so I can see if anybody's on with me. Hasn't been working lately. I see some people on. Say hello. Oh, hold on. Say hello. Send your questions, any comments here. I should see the chat. I'm just not seeing any people as far as on my screen over here. But listen, day 417, we're going to get into it. I got a lot of stuff planned, and Dr. Evil's with us. So what I'm going to do is drop the Dr. Evil for you. This is part 4. And again, we're getting closer and closer to these 2 shows just becoming 1. Right now, it's still 2 shows. Right now, you still have the Real Talk show. And then this content that we're getting, it's all coming from this other program. So I figure, what? It's Friday, right? We're going to play it multiple times. Here it is. You guys have seen the news. You know what's going on out there. And it's this political craziness that we're living in. So I'm going to play you this, and let's see where it goes. Here we go. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm just going to play it, okay? And then let's see what everybody thinks. You know what? I'm going to hold off. I'm teasing it, guys. Part 4 of the Dr. Evil saga. So today, though, we have a lot planned. We got some music, mostly. We're going to rock out in the BeatSeat because I'm not doing a Friday night show. This is the Friday night show. It's just at 6:30 instead of 10:30, and we're just going to play some music, and we're going to do some real talk from over there on top of that BeatSeat. And we're going to do some Dr. Evil. So check this out. Here it is. I'm just going to play it for you. At least here's the first time. Ready? Here's our newest, part 4 of the Dr. Evil saga.
Number 2. Did you see the latest?
What's the plan this time, Dr. Evil?
I've installed one of my own henchmen against Donald Trump. Can you please pull him up on the Evil monitor? Thanks. Hi, Dr. Evil. Hello, Mini-Me. Yes, I'm in the presidential race now against Donald Trump. When I was the mayor of New York, I dealt with bullies all the time. You think I can't deal with Donald Trump? I'm Mini Mike. I could deal with any bullies. This is wonderful news, Mini-Me. Number 2, get Donald Trump on the line immediately.
Dr. Evil, I have Donald Trump on the Evil monitor.
Donald. It's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
How you doing today?
I'm Trump-tastic.
How you making out against my friend, my henchman? Mini Mike? You may know him. That's my guy.
Oh, you sent Bloomberg over? Oh, that's great. I'll play ping pong with his head. How about that? Oh, big league. We're gonna win big league.
Well, you better watch your back, Donald, because he's coming for you.
Oh, I'm really worried, Dr. Evil. I'm so scared. Oh, ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. Hey, Dr. Evil, hold this for me.
And if you don't... Hello? What? Hello? Number 2. Again, number 2? You're supposed to warn me. Son of a bitch.
That's it. That's the newest. Dr. Evil, part 4. And, you know, I got to throw these things together. It's a Friday. I had to do something for you. And that's not it. There's one other little plan going on during the news section that I'll get to. But we're here, guys. This is a variety show. This is a positivity show. That's what I realized. So we're just here just delivering positivity. I'm here to make you smile, make you laugh. From time to time, we'll do some impressions. And I want you to ask me to do somebody. Just say, hey, listen, do Jack Nicholson. I always get that mixed up. I'm always like Jack Nicholson, and then when I see Jack Nicklaus, the golfer, I'm like, hey man, I love that Jack Nicholson. He's such a great golfer. I'm like, no, wait a second, the flip, that's the reverse. I like to play golf too, but Nicholson is a great actor, a great impression that I haven't done yet. So we're going to have to do that at some point. You're going to see a face swap of Jack Nicholson. Maybe I'll do a face swap of Jack Nicklaus too. I just don't know what he sounds like. But it's funny, I had Bloomberg, I'm watching him in this debate the other day, and I realized he's talking, look, when I was the mayor of New York, I dealt with bullies all the time. I could deal with Donald Trump. And I'm thinking, okay, we got to do Bloomberg versus Trump as mini-me, right? I mean, someone said that the other day to do mini-me, so I figured we have to work him in somehow. So that's part 4. If you've not seen the first 3 parts, then go back. It's in the show. But who's on with me? I'm not seeing anything here on my laptop. Everything's just off today. I should have logged in first to restream, but I did not. Lately, it's been acting really weird. You guys know what happened yesterday. Got disconnected like right within the show. It was like, hey, you're not live anymore. Reconnecting. Like reconnecting, I never disconnected. We're here to connect. We are here to connect, people. 417 days in, trying to fix the camera over here for Insta. I hope everybody subscribes and dings the bell. Just go over there and go ding, ding, ding. Be like, what's that mean, ding the bell? Well, when you go and subscribe on YouTube, a little thing pops up and it says, what kind of notifications do you want? Do you want to be notified sometimes? Notify all the time. This is Real Talk, live every day forever. Tell you a great story today. I went on a listing appointment and having a great conversation. And basically it came up about the show, about that the fact that I've been here every day for 417 days. I'm coming on for an hour plus, just letting the universe speak, unscripted, never coming on and saying, I'm going to talk about this for 5 minutes and that for 10 minutes. No, I just come on here and we start with this every day, my song. It's Friday. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk. And then we're off. We're off to the races. And where we go every day, it's a new road. Every road for 417 days has led us somewhere. And it's all somewhere within. Honestly, I'm not going out. I'm digging in. And if you start doing that, you're going to find some amazing things. It's like personally reflecting to the world, though. It's an amazing thing. It's happening again. Pause due to poor connection. I hope it doesn't happen over on our main screen here. But this is my song, Something to Live For. Maybe I'll play it for you today on the BeatSeat, that beautiful thing right there. Tomorrow,
number two.
If you didn't see that yet, you're going to see it when we get back to the news. Tomorrow, Her is playing at the NAACP Awards. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard, and she's playing on the BeatSeat. On the BeatSeat. Now, her drummer, Carrington Brown, is one of our artists, one of our BeatSeat artists. But what that tells me is that she's seeing him play it. And she's like, that thing's cool. Let me check it out. Now, she's a multi-instrumentalist. So I can't wait to see what she's come up with already. And then on top of that, I've been asked to build her a BeatSeat, her own personal model. I'm going to create the most beautiful model for her. And then it will be like on our website. You can buy the same model as her. How about that? So I'm excited. Guys, this is the idea. You start something and you just put your head down and keep going. You don't stop. You drive. You keep driving. And one day you'll stop and say, wait a second. Someone's doing what with it? You're doing, huh? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, it's my director of business that's killing it. And just opening up doors. But I'm thrilled. I'm excited for tomorrow. Cannot wait. So listen, I'm going to get into a few news stories, and then we're going to go over and play some music for you. How about that? And remember, we have 2 things for you over here on the news today.
Oh, number 2.
Number 2. That's going to be for some people later. So let's see what we have for the news today. This was a pretty interesting thing. I don't know if you guys saw this. I'm just going to quickly do this, all right? Oops. No, that was what I needed to do. Yeah, okay. Nope. I'm just going to fix this so you guys can see it a little better. Archaeologists unveil possible shrine to Rome's original founder. All right, so check this out. Let's read this story. Archaeologists unveil possible shrine to Rome's first king. Archaeologists said Friday. Let me move this thing. How you doing over there? Thank you for tuning in. Got to get Zabrowski real quick, guys. We almost missed Zabrowski. Archaeologists said on Friday that they discovered an ancient cenotaph that almost certainly commemorated the legendary founder of Rome, Romulus, buried in the heart of the Italian city. The small chamber containing a simple sarcophagus and round stone block was originally found at the start of the last century beneath the Capitoline Hill inside the old Roman Forum. However, officials say the significance of the find has only just become clear following fresh excavations and new research. Alfonsina, that's a nice name, Alfonsina Russo, the head of Colosseum Archaeological Park, said the site probably dated back to the 6th century BC and was located in the most ancient part of the city, which was directly linked in historical texts to Rome's first king. The area is highly symbolic. This surely can not be Romulus's tomb, but it is the place of a memory, a cenotaph, Russo told Reuters. Now, I think it may be Romulus's tomb. The shrine is buried beneath the entrance of the Curia, one of the meeting places for Roman senators, which was subsequently converted into a church, a move that protected it from being dismantled for its stones, as happened to other forum buildings. The underground chamber was also located close to the Lapis Niger, an antique slab of marble that was venerated by Romans and covered a stone column that was dedicated to the king. Russo said the Roman poet Horace and ancient Roman historian Marcus Terentius Varro had related that Romulus was buried behind the rostra, a tribune where speakers addressed the crowd to the forum. The rostra are right here, she said. No body was found in the sarcophagus, which was made of volcanic rock. But according to one legend, Romulus vanished into the sky following his death to become the god Quirinus. That sounds unlikely. Meaning that he possibly never had a tomb. He didn't have a tomb, he just disappeared. Okay, let's go with that one instead of saying he was buried in there and he just disappeared of 6,000 years, turned into dust. Maybe they got rid of his bones. Maybe they burned them. I don't know. Well, listen, check this out. I had this thing. I don't know. When people bring up Romulus, I got this in the mail. I don't know what it was. Let's see what it is.
Well, 'tis about bloody time.
It's about time they found you, right? Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Just glad they found me. How do I look? Did I look good?
You look dead. Romulus, he just had that. He wanted to come on and, but he looked dead, And basically they couldn't even find you, buddy. They think that you may have disappeared into the sky. But Romulus thinks they found him. Did you see? I mean, look at that. He said, glad they found me. So he thinks that they found his resting place. Let's just hear that again. He was like,
well, 'tis about bloody time.
It is about time. They found you. Tell us something else. Anything?
No.
Nothing else.
That's it.
Okay. He's got
just glad they found me. How do I look? Did I look good?
Not at all, buddy. You did not look good at all. So that's basically what's going on in the archaeologist chamber in the Roman sector. Let's see. I'm going to move on to the next one here. This is an interesting one here. I don't know if you guys saw this. Let me put that down. Millennial wealth. Do I still have it open here? Yeah, here we go. Millennial wealth is still lagging behind previous generations at the same age. When it comes to owning real estate, investments, and consumer goods, millennials are far behind previous generations. Millennials owned only 4.6% of the total U.S. assets in the third quarter of 2019, the year when the middle of the generation was turning 30. This compares to 7.8% for Gen Xers at the same age in 2002 and 25% for baby boomers in 1990. When the median boomer was slightly older than 35, data for boomers at age 30 wasn't available. Hold on, baby boomers when did that end? When did baby boomers end? Can someone tell me? What was I? I'm Gen something. Gen X. I'm Gen X. Pretty sure. 78. Yeah, Gen X. But baby boomers, it was baby boomer right before me? I didn't think that was what it was. I think there was one more between us and baby boomers, but I don't know. Somebody tell me, okay? The disparity in some ways reflects cultural changes, and to an even larger extent, it underscores costlier housing, growing student debt, and lower incomes among younger adults in the aftermath of a Great Recession. The most obvious is that they came from a working age during the financial crisis. Chief economist for Moody's Analytics, Mark Zandi, said, "Timing, they say, is everything." And they had poor timing. They or we? Let's see. A recession and its lingering effects. We need some more music here. When the Great Recession began in 2007, the eldest millennials were graduating from college or just a few years into their careers. Unemployment soared during this time to as high as 10% in 2009, with a rate among young adults hitting 19.1%. It means like 2 out of every 10 couldn't even find a job, guys. Salaries for jobs then, if one could be secured, were also subpar, and that was haunting millennials since. There's a lot of research that shows your lifetime earnings are dependent on your first paycheck, Zandi said. If your first paycheck fell short, then it's pretty hard to catch up. Center for Economic and Policy Research, older chief economics expert Dean Baker noted, specifically boomers began their working lives straight out of high school and were able to accumulate less debt and more assets, compared with a millennial who went to college and grad school and only started working at 25. Those relatively new to the labor force don't have that many years behind them building wealth. Many millennials also chose to go back to graduate school, which created another financial burden later in life: student loans. The youngest of the generation who went to college later also borrowed more overall because education costs skyrocketed and their parents' savings had been eroded during the recession. That's how student debt became a defining factor for the generation. The biggest thing, in my view, depressing wealth is student loan debt, Baker said. And that's obviously a bigger burden than Gen X and baby boomers felt. So there's a question here, you guys. I want to see someone give me some answers. Don't know if you'll be able to see, if I'll be able to see them. Do you think the millennial generation is unlucky? So these are the 4 choices. Yes, they grew up at the wrong time. No, they have all the opportunity needed. Millennials are both lucky and unlucky, or unsure. Leave a little comment below. Curious to see what you think. Housing appreciation doesn't help. One of the biggest assets that Americans... That's not the right one. There we go. One of the biggest assets that Americans own is their homes. There, too, millennials lag previous generations. Millennials own 4% of all U.S. real estate at the end of last year, compared with 12.9% for Gen X when they were at the same age in 2002. Boomers held about 32% in 1990, when the middle of the generation was around 35. Part of the decline reflects millennials marrying later in life. I got married when I was 28. Makes sense. The median age in 2019 for marriage was 28 for women and 29.8 for men. Right there. Nailed it. That was 10 years ago. I nailed it. Up from 23.8 for women and 26.2 for men in 1982. 89, I'm sorry. Millennials are starting families at a later stage in life, and home ownership doesn't generally happen until you start a family. Other factors outside of the generation's control, such as rising home prices and stagnant wages, are also driving the change in real estate ownership among millennials. If you compare 2019 to 1989, you'll get that house prices are 20% higher, adjusted for inflation, and you'll need a 20% larger down payment, Baker said. Slower to invest. Millennials also hold a smaller portion of all investments in stocks and mutual funds. In 2002, baby boomers in their mid-30s held almost 38.6% in corporate equity and mutual funds. But in 2019, millennials of the same age control just 1.6% of this investing pie, not including retirement funds. We need another piece of music. Hold on. These are all pieces that I've recorded over time here with you guys during the show. Let's get into another one. This is cool. Brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, my brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, my brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl. I love when it gets like Lion King. Brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl, brown-eyed girl. That's hot. Anyway, let's see. We got something else here. That's like eerie right there. We'll get back to that one later. Zandy said millennials may be avoiding investing as much as their parents because they've been scared by the financial crisis, which sunk the stock market. But Baker thinks it's simpler than that. I think it's more that millennials don't have the wealth to invest, he said. That's the end of the story. Anyway, that's a good one. And it's interesting as a real estate agent, especially because I need to shift people from apartments into homes. But if they can't purchase or afford a mortgage, that's going to be a very difficult thing for me going forward. Real talk. So what do we got here? I almost want to like get out and beat BeatSeat. There's a guitar coming out. You better be ready for it. I may have to dance a little to this. This is a hot beat. Posy! I got Posy on, so I got to go and do a little dance for Posy because this song's hot right here. beat right there, guys. So anyway, outpouring. Okay, this is going to be a good story, but we're going to get into something here. This one I think I got to take the music off for. So this is a story that I have not read yet, but I think I have to shut off the music because I think it is a powerful subject. And I believe that I have a personal story to share that will shed some light on what it's like to go through this, and also just to hear a little bit more about this. So I'm not sure if you heard anything about this. Oh, that's not working. Got some weird thing from the Washington News over there. Give me 1 second to get rid of that. There we go. So, outpouring of worldwide support for bullied Australian boy. Did you guys hear about this? Perth, Australia. Devastated after again being targeted at school for his dwarfism. A sobbing Quaden Bales repeatedly told his mother that he wanted to die. The 9-year-old Australian's deep distress went viral on social media after his mother, Eureka Bales, posted a 6-minute video clip. This is what bullying is doing. And I want people, now she's Australian, so I think I got to throw the Australian accent for you on. I'm not very good at that. Cross my brother. So glad to see you. I need some positivity from you, my friend. It's Friday night, day 417. I'm in the middle of this story here about bullying, which I have a story to share about this topic specifically, but let's get into this. I got to get into, anytime I'm speaking as someone else, we got to get one of the celebrity impressions in there. I don't know anybody with an Australian accent except for Mick Dundee. So I don't know. This is what the mother said, Eureka Bales. She posted a 6-minute video clip. Oh, geez. Now I'm trying to think of what an Australian sounds like. Oi, noi. This is what bullying is doing, mate. No, I can't do it. Let's just say the words. This is what bullying is doing. And I want people to know how much this is hurting us as a family, she says in the video, which has been viewed more than 19 million times. This is the impact that bullying has on a 9-year-old kid that just wants to go to school, get an education, and have fun. Her appeal sparked an outpouring of worldwide support for the bullied boy, including from celebrities and athletes. Australian actor Hugh Jackman said, "You are stronger than you know, mate," and urged people to be kind to each other. Here's some real talk right there from my man Hugh Jackman. And each other, while Eric Trump, the son of U.S. President Donald Trump, yes indeed, said the video was absolutely heartbreaking. This is one of the hardest videos I've ever watched, Boston Celtics basketball player Enes Kanter wrote on Twitter. No place in the world for bullies. A GoFundMe page started by American comedian Brad Williams has raised more than $340,000 in an effort to send Bales on a trip to Disneyland in California. I think that'll do it. Give the rest to him to get him a private school. How about that? Use the rest of that money for private school. Just a real talk idea for you. This isn't just for Quaden. This is for anyone who's been bullied in their lives and told they weren't good enough, said Williams, who has the same dwarfism condition of achondroplasia. Bales, who is an Aboriginal Australian, has been invited to lead the Indigenous All-Stars out onto the field into their rugby league clash with the Maori All-Stars in Queensland on Saturday. We could never have dreamt in our wildest dreams that it would have gone worldwide and created such a media frenzy, Eureka Bales told reporters on Friday. There are way too many people suffering in silence, and my heart goes out to those families that have already lost their children to bullying. It's an international crisis, and it demands urgent attention. And it's scary because this new societal, everyone has a device in their face, connected all the time to information, it's dangerous because, first of all, the access. When the internet was created, I wrote, I always write quotes. And one of them I remember when I was like 19, 16, I don't know, I wrote this quote. I said, the internet will be the greatest invention in history and it will destroy mankind. Like it was the two things. It's both. The greatest invention ever and the destruction of humanity as we know it. It's already begun. And when you have people who can't get away, I have a song called I Need to Be Alone. At the end of the song, there's a line that says, I need to be alone. Now I have to play it for you. It's the same places, same people, the same people keep moving me. Now I got to play it for you guys. And I can't get away. I can't get away from me. That is probably the most powerful line I wrote as a 19-year-old. I can't get away from me. I can't get away. No, I can't get away from me. I can't get away from all of these feelings that I'm having. I can't get away from the anger, from the frustration. And you sit and suffer in silence. In 7th grade, I was bullied every single day for basically the entire year. From day one, at the end of day one, until it got to a point where the principal found out, and that was like maybe 3/4 of the way through the year. And things started to change a little bit. I still lived in fear every second. And the one thing I would say is if you're someone small, don't try to stick up for other people and think people will just look past it. They see you as the target. And it's twice that I was attacked because I went out of my way to protect someone with my words. And this was at the end of 7th grade, first day of art class, the end of class. Literally, they're putting away the calligraphy pens. That's what we're doing. I see these two kids picking on this kid, Mike Citron, no, it wasn't Mike Citron, it's Mike something. I always say Mike Citron. That was a kid from New Canaan. But anyway, they're picking on this kid, Mike. And I was like, hey, guys, leave him alone. Hey, guys, leave him alone. 5 words that turned my existence around. These guys decided to leave him alone. And they decided to make me the target. And they would start beating me up, punching me. Like, it wasn't ever like in the face, but it was always in the stomach, in the arms, just beating the heck out of me. 2 guys at once, and I was always small. And I couldn't do a thing. And all I had was Mike Green. I'll tell you about Mike Green in a second. But this had become an event. It had become an event. Let me take this off here. I literally would just go and I would see a group of people standing around waiting for me to get beat up. This was daily. Didn't start that way, but at a certain point, I'd walk down the hall and everybody would be standing around saying, let's see it. Let's see Mark get beat up again. In between classes, thrown up against lockers. I lived in fear. The moment I got there, every corner I turned, I think I'd see these 2 kids, John and Rich. If I saw one of them alone, they were not as tough. When they were together, these guys would just go crazy on me. And I'm sitting there because I was always just trying to protect myself. I never fought back, not once. Never ever hit back. I never punched back. I wish I had. I wish I threw an elbow. I didn't do anything. I sat there and I took it. Every day. And I didn't say a word. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell my brothers, my 2 older brothers that probably would have come and stood by my side and protected me. I was embarrassed. I was really embarrassed by it. And so day after day, I'd take the abuse. And the only thing I had, and this would be the most amazing thing in the world. I love how I tell this. I'm sitting there getting just pounded up against lockers, punched here, there, everywhere. And I'm like this, and over my hands, and through the crowd, I could see people like starting to get like thrown out of the way. Like guys, whoa, hey, what are you doing? And I see coming through like a freight train, Mike Green, my buddy. He's flying in. And he takes Rich, he throws him up against, he takes John, he throws him this way. And he starts working on one guy. The other guy starts getting something like he's elbowing him. And I'm sitting there, I'm going, Mike, what are you? And he was always, no matter what, there were so many times where I was getting picked on and beat on by these guys. And I'd just be looking, hoping to see Mike. I'm hoping that Mike is out there somewhere. Because I had a ton of other friends that sat around and laughed and watched me get picked on. They didn't care. It was fun for them. It was entertainment to watch me get abused on a daily basis. But Mike Green would always protect me. He didn't like to see somebody get picked on. He just wanted to stick up for somebody who was not able to fight back against two big kids. Now, he'd take him on by himself, which was just like out of his crazy mind. I loved it. And if he didn't exist, or if I wasn't there when that was happening, or Mike wasn't there when that was happening, I don't know what I would have been thinking, guys. But I do really, truly believe that he was, I say often that we have like superheroes. If you could believe that. We have superheroes at any given time watching out for us. And it's not who you think. It's not who you think. I would have thought there were 2 or 3 other people that would have, what is going on over here? I would have thought there were 2 or 3 other people that would have absolutely joined me to help me, and they didn't. It was my friend Mike, who was the one who saw someone who needed help and would go out there and he'd stick up for him. Loved it. Love you, Mike. You're the man. Let me just open this back up again. I got disconnected. There we go. So when I left and got on the bus at the end of the day, these guys were not on the bus with me. So I'd get on the bus with my friends and I'd be able to do this. I'd be able to do that. Email me if they're going to say this to someone, and I'll see it in a text. I didn't have that. Now call. Kids are mean. When I was a kid, the kids, they wanted you to be embarrassed. Kids are mean. Now you couple it up with the internet, give them the opportunity to pick on you when you're not at school. It's scary, guys. So I'm really worried for our children. I see something like this, education, and he's getting abused. He wants to end his life. That really bothers me. I never thought when I was being bullied by these 2 kids, I never thought of ending my life. But I'll tell you, I don't know what I would have been thinking. He was the only superhero I had in my life at that moment. The only person. Why I didn't tell my family. Why I was embarrassed. I think it's because I was afraid. I was terrified of hitting somebody. I didn't want to punch anybody. I didn't want to. Looking over hoping Mike Green's nearby. Kids have a 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock, just like constant abuse. And then from 3 o'clock until they go to sleep, they're seeing text messages from these people. I'm going to beat you up tomorrow. Oh, did you see what I did to him? I can't wait to do that again tomorrow. And then the whole day you're thinking about, well, that's going to happen tomorrow. We had breathers. The internet is scary because you get no break. And if you're somebody who's getting abused, people just want to take advantage of you and make you feel terrible. It's not a good thing. It's really not a good thing. Well, wait a second. I never saw this before. I didn't realize over here it shows me who's online. Nice. So listen, I'm going to play you guys a quick tune or two and get going. It's 7 o'clock. Just drop you the Dr. Evil clip one more time. So this is part 4 of the Dr. Evil saga. And basically, this is just topical. Everything's always topical with Dr. Evil. He brings Mini-Me in. Check it out.
Number 2, did you see the latest?
What's the plan this time, Dr. Evil?
I've installed one of my own henchmen against Donald Trump. Can you please pull him up on the evil monitor? Thanks. Hi, Dr. Evil. Hello, Mini-Me. Yes, I'm in the presidential race now against Donald Trump. When I was the mayor of New York, I dealt with bullies all the time. You think I can't deal with Donald Trump? I'm Mini Mike. I could deal with any bullies. This is wonderful news, Mini-Me. Number 2, get Donald Trump.
Dr. Evil, I have Donald Trump on the evil monitor.
Donald. It's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
How you doing today?
I'm Trump-tastic.
How you making out against my friend, my henchman? Mini Mike? You may know him. That's my guy.
Oh, you sent Bloomberg over? Oh, that's great. I'll play ping pong with his head. How about that? Oh, big league. We're gonna win big league.
Well, you better watch your back, Donald, because he's coming for you.
Oh, I'm really worried, Dr. Evil. I'm so scared. Oh, ooh. Boots. Hey, Dr. Evil, hold this for me.
And if you don't... Hello? What? Hello? Number 2. Again, number 2? You're supposed to warn me.
Dr. Evil. That wily Dr. Evil. So that's part 4. And I know I'm getting kind of tired of Dr. Evil too. I'll do other things, guys, but we have to continue whenever there's something topical, like Bloomberg's in the race now. And someone said they would Dr. Evil and Mini-Me the other day. There you go. You're welcome. So let me play you a quick tune or 2. You guys ready for some music? Someone on with me, say hello. If you want to hear a song specifically, send that note over here. I should see it, especially if you go over to YouTube. Something's weird again. This signal has been very odd the last couple of days here from Restream. I'm not seeing anything on my side across this chat. That's about it. Anyway, I'm going to play you guys some songs. If you have any requests, leave them below. I'll come back here in a minute after I play it for you. All right, here we go. You guys ready for a little something, something? Little musica? Little musica? Why don't you just drop the pick? So I just told you about I Need to Be Alone. I should play it for you. Everybody needs to spend time alone, okay? If you break up with someone, don't get right back into a relationship. You need to spend some time alone. Why, Mark? Why do you need to spend time alone? No, I want to get back out there and be with somebody. No, you don't. You want to value yourself again. Here's what happens. We spend our time with others, and we become less independent and more dependent on each other. And once that person leaves our existence, we feel lost. And we feel like, oh, I need to fill that gap by getting somebody who makes me feel something. But no, what you need to do is fill that gap with you. You had it prior. You felt amazing. You were the greatest version of yourself before you lost it. You lost that independence of your soul. It became dependent on another, and you could fill that back in before you need to do that, before you go and tackle something else. It's the only way you can truly give somebody your true self. So this is I Need to Be Alone. Traveling eastward with the wind at my back, and I'm leaving, and there's there's no turning back all alone. But that's okay with me. I need to be alone. I need to be alone. La 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 la. I'm waiting for something so pure, and I'm needing, but there's no telling what's going down with you. Stand with the crowd. If you follow proud, yeah, in my eyes, I need to be alone. La 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 la. I need to be la 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 la. And I'm waiting for something so pure, and I'm needing, and I'm bleeding inside, but I know there's always a brand new day, and it's late, and there's nothing left to say. I need to be alone. La 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 la. I need to be alone. La la la. To be alone. I be alone. La 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 la. I need to be alone. Moments keep following me along, and I can't get away. No, I can't get away from me. I'm broken down. I need to be alone. La 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 la. I need to be alone. La 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 la. I need to be alone. I need to be alone, 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 yeah. Oh, I need to be alone. Oh, 'cause I feel like I'm finding myself again. I feel like I'm finding myself again. Just occasionally. Can't dull it. You can't fill it with nonsense. Your items, they don't help. Silence alone. Time alone. Thoughts. Keep them to yourself. Let them rattle around. Dig in. Find something. Find you. And then go back out into the world and offer something. If you go out there ill-prepared and you go out there trying to fill with, just take somebody's kindness and someone's hope that you'll be that thing you need and just swallow that up. I mean, the amount of people who are destroying love because they're just trying to fill that piece of themselves that they lost from a relationship instead of finding themselves first and then being able to offer something. They're all taking. They're taking love and the idea of love away from a lot of people, destroying it. Oh, but this may be something. No, it's not. It's definitely not going to be something because they're trying to steal from you. Fill your soul before you go out there again. You got to be prepared to give, to make somebody feel alive and loved. Play you one more and then I'll go over and see if you have any requests. So this is a song by David Grisman and Jerry Garcia. My darling, Shady Grove, my little love bound for Shady Grove. Every time I look at you, you'll be in mind. I don't know the words, but I like this song. Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love bound for Shady Grove. My darling, she'd grow my little love bound for sure. All right, I'll play something I know. I'm gonna play something upbeat here, okay? This is a song off my last album. You can check this out on Spotify. It's called She's Holding Out. It's a fun tune, guys. I love, there's like an intro to this tune. I remember being in the studio and I was like, okay, this is the intro. The guy was like, well, we'll just get right to the song. I'm like, no, this is what we do. Check this out. The world don't know. Everyone soon will know. She got some nerve, she's holding out on me. She'll tell you different. She's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. My lady keeps telling me one thing, facts keep implying another. My thoughts give a vent to the fire. I feel like you're blowing out this flame. Wow, she's holding out on me. I gave her the world, she turned her back on me. She tied up my blues, she's holding out on me. Top story news, she's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. She's holding out. She's holding out. She's holding out. She's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. Life keeps throwing me curveballs, long legs and sweet lips to cross my eyes. I know the fan to the fire, but I feel like you're blowing out this flame. Yeah, yeah. She's holding out on me. She's holding out. She's holding out on me. She'll tell you different. She's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. She's holding out. She's holding out. She's holding out. Oh, she's holding out on me. 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 I gave her the world, she turned her back on me. Tied up my blues, she's holding out on me. Top story news, she's holding out on me. She's holding out on me. She's holding out. She's holding out. She's holding out on me. I'm gonna come over and see if anybody has a request. If anybody's on, I'll play one more. If not, I'm gonna call it a day and go home and see my family. Michael.
Number two.
Michael, how are you, my friend? Are you on with me, buddy? If you're on, my friend, I'll keep playing. You know I got to keep playing if Michael's on, because Michael inspires me. And I'm going to see if I could quickly go here. Let's just put this on. Did this work? If this saves over here on the Real Talk page, I'll go over to the BeatSeat page real quick and maybe play a few more songs for you. Let's see what we got here. That was my song, She's Holding Out. Fun tune, right? And then we played I Need to Be Alone before that. I'll tell you what, the BeatSeat is sounding really nice right now. I got to turn them up a little. There we go. Now it's going to sound like even better. Just wait, guys. Hold on, I'm just locking this in over onto the BeatSeat page. Here we go. You guys ready for this? We're going BeatSeat action. She's holding out on me. Whoa. All right, here we go, guys. Tomorrow, Her will be playing the BeatSeat. Tonight, the inventor, Mark Pyers, is playing it. Here we go. You guys ready for some action? I'm bringing this live here. All right, people over on the BeatSeat page, Insta, I love you. This is Mark Pyers, day 417 in a row of Real Talk. I'm playing some music for you. You just missed 2 awesome songs. I'm going over to play some more, and hopefully we get some people listening. Okay, check it out, because what we're here to do is play some music. It's Friday, and tomorrow Her will be playing the BeatSeat. I'm so excited about this. So let me play you something, okay, on the BeatSeat. Just, you know, it's just the measly inventor. I'll play some songs for you, okay? Check it out. So we got some passion rolling tonight, guys. I'll tell you that. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm pulling out some classics, some original Mark Pyers originals. These are some tracks from years and years ago. Oh, I wish I printed it. I found the lyrics to The Best for You and Me the other day. You know what? All I have to do is look at the first words. Give me 2 seconds here. If I can find it real quick, then we can do this song. I just had it open the other day. Come on, where are you? Where are you? The best. Sometimes I try a little too hard. Sometimes I need to be alone. Same thing we were just saying, guys. Sometimes I try a little too hard. I got it. All right, let's give this a shot. I haven't played this in years, guys. You're going to like this one. Sometimes I try a little too hard. Sometimes I need to be alone. But most times I need you there to hold me close, let me know who I am. 'Cause we try to please ourselves, never thinking about the next, always number one. And I know I'm gonna miss this place when it's here, and we're standing right here. And I think we were wishing about all the people walking by me and you. If we start, we could change and get the best for you and me. For you and me. We'll get the best, just you and me. So we walk on down the road, holding hands, philosophize with God, and I will soar in the clouds tonight, and I'll spread my wings, open up and fly away. And I know I'm gonna miss this place when it's gone, and we're standing right here. And I wish we were thinking about all the people walking by me and you. And if we start, we can change and get the best for you and for you and me. We'll get the best, just you and me. Just you and me. not sure if we can be free. Free fall with me. Free fly away like a dream. You love the ones you miss the most. For sure. You love the ones you miss the most. I want the best for you and me. Just you and me. Just you and me. Let's get the best, just you and me. Can't believe I don't play that song more often. I wrote that song sitting under a tree in Waveney Park in New Canaan, Connecticut when I was 21. It's 20 years ago. That song's been sitting in my head for 20 years. Where tomorrow night you can check out the BeatSeat live on the BET. By the way, we are offering an unbelievable 15% off on the BeatSeat in celebration for this happening tomorrow with her. The code is, I think it's her15. It may be her15. And if it's not, right now as well, because we made a coupon code for them as well. Just till Sunday. So you guys can see her playing on it tomorrow and be the first to order one before everyone has a BeatSeat, and then you're just like, oh, I got the newest cajon. No, you did, be the first. It's the only way. So that was a great song that I haven't played in a very long time. Let's see if I can pull out another one I haven't played for you. Here's a song I played. This one I have to improvise. Let's see what I could come up with. What's that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Who's on with me over here? Michael! And is that, and then it looks like my people. I think that may be, I can't see across the thing. There's not sufficient disk space to continue recording. Uh-oh. Hold on a second, guys. I have to erase some stuff here. I've been doing this like every day. Let me do this. I'll drop something off here. Let's drop something out of here. Come on, give me a weekend. There we go. Okay, let's just get rid of this for a second. And then we're going to just go over it too. Come on. Empty recycling bin. We should be good now. I hope. Well, at least we're not recording, but we're still streaming, so I won't get this footage afterwards, but I haven't been really using the footage. I've been just going on YouTube and pulling clips off of YouTube. So let me play another tune and then I'll probably get out of here, okay? Unless you could convince me to play one more. So I was going to play you this tune. I have to improvise a bit. It's very mysterious. Check this out. It's funny, you know what this chord is? All right, so that chord is a slide up from something. I'm going to show you in a second. But when I was first writing music, I would play other songs. Like when I was first playing music, I learned a bunch of songs, and I picked up a couple chords. And one of those chords is this one right here. if you slide down one. Guys, let me try to remember it. I don't remember the words. Hold on. You've got your claws, you've got your... What's the next word? You got your claws, you've got your something. I can go to the other part. Sweet like candy to my soul, sweet you rock and sweet you roll. Lost for you and so lost for me. Oh, when you come crack So that's like that chord. So this is what I came up with a song based on that chord. Check this out. Anything for you. Anything for you. See if anybody said anything. I'm gonna end this thing. Who's on with me? Who's on? Any love out there? Any love out there, people? All right, I'm gonna play one more for you. Play you something you know. How about that? How about I play you something you know? Song I'm going to play for you guys at some point. I'm going to play it for you. Sitting in this lonely town, sitting in this lonely town, wondering if things are going to change. In my head. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick, even though I don't probably remember it. This is a really cool tune called Black Sheep by Martin Sexton. Sitting in this lonely town, wondering if everything's gonna change. In my Vita, take on again, then dust clouds. And then I dig my feet up, ups keep me down. I gotta get these words. Who can send them to me real quick? Wondering if my black sheep gonna stick around. My mama told me once before, you could never go home again. Once you leave, you do anything just to steer me away from the truth of who I am. And I believe, so I pick my seat up in some memories. Yeah. Black sheep, the black sheep of the family. You guys know that tune? I gotta get the lyrics. I'm gonna rock that out for you on SNL. We're doing it tomorrow night because that's a great tune. I used to play it when I was younger. I'm gonna pull out the classics for you. classic rock edition, real talk. Classic rock edition, it's a real talk. On the classic rock edition, on a real talk. In the classic rock edition, yeah. I can feel the sun going down. It's getting cold around me. I can feel the rain falling down. It's falling down me. And we're going to drive all night into the day. If you can, come along and play with me. You know we're gonna find some light at the end of the tunnel. I can't wait to listen back to that. Like, what the heck was that, Mark Pyers? Oh, my goodness. I'm so... Oh, please tell me that is at least live, that you guys are at least seeing that. Is it still streaming? We got something, even it's on Insta at least. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe that. That was fun. I don't know any classic rock tunes, so I'm just going to make up my own. I think I said that. That's pretty funny. I don't know if anybody's on with me, if anybody actually saw that, but that was fun. I got my feet on the ground. Take me to the river, washing me down. Take me to the water. I've got my feet on the ground, round, 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 round. Take me to the water. Last song, promise. Because you're probably saying this a little while ago by now. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Oh, yes, and listen, pretty baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. It don't matter if you're too misunderstood. You ain't got no money, you just ain't no good. But I guess if you say so, I got to pack my bags and go. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. No more. Don't you come back no more. No more. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road. 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 I hit the road. Hit the road. Hit the road. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Well, until tomorrow for SNL Day 418 in a row, we're gonna get down on the beat seat again. Gonna probably write a couple songs for you in real time like we did tonight. That classic rock song here on the beat seat was pretty sweet tonight. Go back and watch that. Subscribe and ding the bell, guys. Come on, this is the Mark Pyers Real Talk live every day forever. I hope to see you tomorrow. Tell your friends, tell your parents, tell anybody you know, even people you don't like. Tune into Real Talk, especially the people you don't like. Let's get them to tune in because we really need to get people to feel a little nice. Let's get some kindness out into this world. What do you say? Ooh, I hit the road, hit the road, hit the road, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. I appreciate you guys. Officially, day 417 in a row of Mark Pyers Real Talk. Out in a second. I'm walking over there to say goodbye to you. If you're here, say hello. Let me know if you liked any of the music tonight. And I will see you tomorrow for some more. I'm here with you. Who's live? Who's there with me? Someone say hello. I'm officially ending this broadcast, but I want to say thank you for you guys to tune in continually for 417 days to support this program. The ones that have, you know who you are. Thank you. And the ones who are just joining now, thank you. I'm here to inspire on a daily basis. Alex, how are you, my friend? And Tommy, you guys are awesome. Listen, if you head over to YouTube and subscribe to the BeatSeat page, also subscribe to Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm live every day forever. Today is day 418 in a row. I'm going to quickly show Alex something if he's still on. Alex, say something, and I will go and give you a quick BeatSeat demo before I get out of here. I've been live for roughly, holy cow, an hour and 34 minutes here. So I got to call this quits anyway. But if you're still on, I'll show you very quickly. Sometimes people on Insta will drop on very quickly and then they drop right off. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just a guy with a tie talking. Ugh. I mean, a music page. I'm going to go get away from this. That's what happens. Oops. So listen, appreciate you dudes. You guys are awesome. Let me play you Dr. Evil's clip one more time on the way out. This was episode 4 of Dr. Evil. I'm going to do this as I start to break down. And I will tell you that I appreciate you guys. No, I think you guys saw enough Dr. Evil, right? It's been an hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to call it a day. No, I can't say and then not do it.
Oops. Donald Trump. Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
Third time's the charm?
It always is.
Perhaps.
Dr. Evil, we're having an issue with the evil monitor.
Oh, Donald, hold on one moment. Number 2 says we're having a problem
wait a second.
with the
That's not
evil
the right one. This is the newest one. I'm sorry.
Number 2, did you see the latest?
What's the plan this time, Dr. Evil?
I've installed one of my own henchmen against Donald Trump. Can you please pull him up on the evil monitor? Thanks. Hi, Dr. Evil. Hello, Mini-Me. Yes, I'm in the presidential race now against Donald Trump. When I was the mayor of New York, I dealt with bullies all the time. You think I can't deal with Donald Trump? I'm Mini Mike. I could deal with any bullies. This is wonderful news, Mini-Me. Number 2, get Donald Trump on the line immediately.
Dr. Evil, I have Donald Trump on the evil monitor.
Donald. It's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
How you doing today?
I'm Trump-tastic.
How you making out against my friend, my henchman? Mini Mike? You may know him. That's my guy.
Oh, you sent Bloomberg over? Oh, that's great. I'll play ping pong with his head. How about that? Oh, big league. We're gonna win big league.
Well, you better watch your back, Donald, because he's coming for you.
Oh, I'm really worried, Dr. Evil. I'm so scared. Oh, ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. Hey, Dr. Evil, hold this for me.
And if you don't... Hello? What? Hello? Number 2. Again, number 2? You're supposed to warn me. Son of a bitch.
He's at it again. To be continued. Episode 5 on its way next Friday. Subscribe and ding that bell. You don't want to miss any of this stuff, guys. I'm dropping crazy stuff like on a daily basis. This is happening. So you never know what's coming because I don't know what I'm going to create on a daily basis. This one was created for today. It's Friday. That's why I didn't get on at 5. I was hoping to get on at 5. I got on at 6:30 because I was finishing that piece up. But listen, I appreciate you guys. I will see you tomorrow on day 418. It's SNL from my house. BeatSeat night. Kind of doing the same thing we just did here. So don't forget that, all right? I'll see you tomorrow. Save it for later. This show is live. Podcast coming at you later on. Send over your topics. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.